Breaking news from the NFL into the Fanfare newsfeed.
Got some huge breaking news for Miami Dolphins fans. Tua Tagovailoa has emerged for the first time since the Green Bay Packers game on December 25th, nearly a full month ago. Tua Tagovailoa has now spoken, albeit that it was on Twitter and Instagram and not a personal appearance, but nonetheless, Tua Tagovailoa has spoken to the people, and it's even encouraged some of his teammates. Let's check this out. On Twitter, Tua post, and his post went up at approximately 5:19 p.m., just about a little over an hour ago. When one chapter ends, another begins. Proud of this last one, excited for the next one. This may just seem very small to a lot of people who don't know what's been going on down here in South Florida, but the mere fact that Tua has finally emerged and spoken to everybody, his teammates, his fans, the league. Right now, Tua just put everybody on notice. I'm coming back. I'm playing next year. And it's the first indication that we've received since he went dark on Christmas Day. This is huge news. In addition to posting on Twitter, Tua also posted on Instagram. Let me bring that up. Here's the Instagram post, which is actually a little bit more news than the Twitter post. Let me show you the Twitter post again. The Twitter post says, when one chapter ends, another begins. Proud of this last one, excited for the next one. And that was the end of the tweet. But when you look at the Instagram post, he goes, when one chapter ends, another begins. Proud of this last one, excited for next season. He actually changed the wording. The wording on the other one was the next one. The wording on this one on Instagram says next season. The first person commenting, I don't know if you can see it, is Jaylen Waddle. And Jaylen Waddle says, "Oos." So right away, and then behind that, it looks like it's Brandon Jones is the second person who comments, and he says, "Uno." So the players are excited. I don't think they expected it. He may have just decided, you know what, now the time is now. And this one was also an hour ago. So an hour ago, right about then, Tua has emerged and has spoken. It'll definitely quell a lot of the rumors. You can tell by my reaction. I'm excited about it. Again, let me play the disclaimer in case anybody has wondered.
So in case anybody wants to know, I am a fan of Tua. I love Tua. I believe that Tua Tagovailoa is an elite quarterback when he's healthy. But when Tua is not healthy, he is no longer an elite quarterback. The Miami Dolphins cannot afford to miss 5 games from their starting quarterback. But however, I love Tua. I think he's a great guy. I think he's a great quarterback. That being said, let's get on with the rest of the video.
Now that I've put that to rest, I still believe that the Miami Dolphins have to bring in a competitive top-tier quarterback. You have to. You can't afford to go down for 4, 5, or 6 games again next year with QB1 and expect people like Skylar Thompson or Teddy Bridgewater to step in. You can't do it, but that's a discussion for another day. There's no reason to discuss that right now. Right now, the news of the day is Tua Tagovailoa has posted on Instagram and on Twitter, and he says in both of the posts, here's the other one, when one chapter ends, another begins. Proud of this last one, excited for the next one. Kind of cryptic, but not going to dig into it. I'm just happy, and I'm sure all of you are happy that we finally have heard from Tua Tagovailoa. Not going to read into the pictures, not going to do anything but say, thank you, Tua. Thank you for extending the message to all of us fans and all of us supporters. So if you want to call me a Tuanana, go ahead. As like I said, if I have to play the disclaimer again, I never, ever turn my back on Tua. I was pissed off as a captain he wasn't leading. I was pissed off that he as the captain wasn't making any public statements. People said to me, he doesn't owe you anything. Well, he did. And he just wanted to let all of his supporters and all of his fans know I'm back in the game, which is all we could ask for today. Let me know what your comments are. Talk to you soon, but I had to get this video out real quick so you guys can see it yourself if you're not on Twitter or Instagram as to what Tua specifically said. Let me know your comments. Spins up.
Is anybody catching on to this Barry guy?